Hey guys, it is Andre and today I am coming at you with my plan with me for the week of October 2nd to the 8th, which is actually my due week. I am due on the 7th, but this is how this week turned out. I will be putting pictures if you guys want to look at those on my planner Instagram, which is SPC Plans. But I really love this week. I think it turned out absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorite weeks in my planner so far. But I had a plan to use baby SPC, is it in this one, this week, and I decided to switch it out because this kit actually has babies in it, and if I don't have a baby this week, like I'll have a baby next week, and I wanted to use Little Star as well, which is a newer baby kit that we came out with in the shop, and this one has pregnant girls on it. So like logically, and I went over this with Jessica and she thinks it makes sense too, so I feel good about it. This makes more sense for this week because I am still going to be pregnant at some point, till some point this week, but I will definitely have a baby next week if that makes any sense. So I'll definitely be using baby SPC next week, and I'm going to use this week, and I am going to be doing white space because this week's a joke as far as like I don't have anything going on. This is what I did the last time I did white space, which was about 2 months ago, and it's not my favorite thing ever, but whenever I don't have any clue as to what's going on that week because it's just like either nothing's going on or so much is going on, it makes sense to do it this way. But I hope to get back to this very shortly. I might not be back with Plan With Me's next week depending on how this week's goes, but if I'm still pregnant by Sunday, I will put up another Plan With Me for you guys. So I also wanted to do a fall tag. Viv, which I love Viv, she's so cute, and she sent me the cutest baby present, so I wanted to say thank you again, Viv, you're like the best. But they there was a like collab she did with Kiara and the Planner Sophisticate, Jasenia, I don't know why that's on my mind, but I wrote down all the questions on Post-its, obviously, and I was like, I'm gonna just do this too, because like I want to be cool. So let's go ahead and get into this. I will put all of their channels down below in case you guys want to check them out. Let me actually put down bottom washi first. But I'm going to do it what I call speed round on the... Oh, should I flip through this real quick? Do you guys want me to... I'll just quickly flip. But I'm going to do it like really fast as far as like all the questions go. This kit is still in the shop if you want to pick it up. Super cute. I love it a lot. I'm also going to be using some Daisy girls, some date dots, and then my pregnancy girls, which might be the last one that I'm doing, which would be wild. Getting some text messages. I'm like kind of hungry. Jessica was over last night till like, I feel like it was like midnight. Maybe it was 11, but 11's like midnight for me. And we had the best curly fries, and they're like right behind my house. So I'm like, Nick, curly fries for lunch, please. I just finished a smoothie. I have like this much left, which is really sad. Okay, so let's get into the questions. I don't know, I probably should have been doing the questions during this part, but y'all know how I work. So, favorite fall treat. So I would say currently my favorite fall treat is from Starbucks, and it is the pumpkin bread. Oh, I love it so much. I just got 2 slices yesterday, and Nick actually got me some pumpkin bread from like a local bakery, and it tasted like the same as Starbucks. So Starbucks is obviously like easier to get because it's more readily available because there's like a million Starbucks everywhere. So I think I'm just sticking to the Starbucks one because it tastes equally as good as like the local bakery one. But I love pumpkin bread. I love how soft it is, and I was telling Jessica it's just like mush in your mouth, and like that doesn't sound super appealing, but like, oh, it is. It's so appealing. So I'm just wetting up top of this flag because I'm not putting the flag down over here. Don't really have the want for it. I'm doing a lot of filming today because I want to get all my videos for this week pre-filmed and uploaded today, which is Sunday. Oh, I undershot that one. Favorite fall meal, I would say, is Thanksgiving. I don't know if that's technically fall. Is it fall? No, I think it's technically winter, but I love Thanksgiving, and I try to have Thanksgiving like multiple times a year, and that's just my favorite fall meal. I do also like soup a lot, but Nick doesn't like soup, so I don't like make soup a ton, but if he did, I'd probably make soup like once a week. Most embarrassing fall. So this is a little bit not personal, but like, I don't know if I think I've told this story before, but I don't drink at all, like not even a little, not ever. But whenever I was younger, I did. When I was younger, like I'm a million years old. Whenever I was like, you know, prime drinking age, like 21, 22, I drank and went out a bit. Not like a lot, because I mean, it was just like whenever Nick and I's friends like would go out, we'd all go out together. But there was this one time, I don't remember if it was somebody's, it might have been my birthday or somebody's birthday, but I got real, you know, I drank a lot. And my favorite song at the time was Turn Down for What? And that came on and I was dancing and I was like, oh my god, this is my jam, it's so good, da, da, da. And whenever the like beat dropped, I fell underneath the bar, hit my head on the back of the bar, and got a bloody nose. So that was probably my most embarrassing fall. I think everyone else like really enjoyed it because everyone thinks I'm very entertaining whenever I drink. Also, I'm very lovey when I drink. Like, I love like holding people's hands, like just our friends and stuff obviously, but I'm like, I love you, you're like the best, and like we're the best of friends and like everything. But quote box is in the corner with a little flag up there, but that's probably my most embarrassing fall. I mean, even then it's not like that embarrassing because everyone thinks it's really funny. And like, I think at like 2 weddings they played Turn Down for What and was like, Andrea, your song, that like people that were there. But I don't know, that's my most embarrassing fall. Where are my scissors? Okay, they're underneath all these post-its. Look how many post-its I have, just so many. Pumpkin versus apple pie. I don't really like pumpkin. I mean, apple pie, I love pumpkin pie. I've actually been looking for pumpkin pie in store because I'm too lazy to like make a pumpkin pie. I also ordered one online, but I've been looking for it for about like a month now because, you know, I'm probably the only person that like in the beginning of September is like, where's the pumpkin pie? I need the pumpkin pie. So I found one at Whole Foods last week and I was like, I need to get this. And it's only a half of one, but I ordered a full one to come whenever Nick's parents are here in mid-October. But I love pumpkin pie. I'm not a big fan of apple pie. It's just like the texture of the apples. It's all like, I don't know. I don't love it. And I just prefer pumpkin pie. I can eat like a whole pumpkin pie by myself. Fall weather where you are. In Texas, excuse me. In Texas, I don't believe that there is very much season change. I mean, people who live here think otherwise and have lived here longer than me, but I think there is a slight fall. I don't believe that there's a winter. There's winter days, like a handful of them, but I consider fall weather like December and November and, well, maybe more like December and January and sometimes February, but even at my wedding, which was February 12th, it was like 80 something degrees, and last year Christmas was like 80 something degrees. So there's no real like seasons here as far as that goes. So that's the only thing I miss about like living up north is having the change of seasons and such. But it is nice to be able to do like fall things. Like we're gonna go pumpkin picking this year whenever Nick's parents are here, and it's gonna be nice because I'm not gonna have to worry about the baby being like cold or anything or having to like bundle up, which is nice, but at the same time kind of a bummer because I do really like wearing like jackets and scarves and stuff like that. But I do get to wear it a couple of times during the year, but mostly I also like it cold. So I normally just wear like either a light parka and a scarf on like our coldest days, or I'll wear like a hoodie and a scarf on our coldest days. It just kind of depends on what I'm feeling. But I'm also the kind of person that keeps my house at like 63 degrees all year round. This isn't going as fast as I thought it was. Well, kind of. Favorite Halloween movie. I don't really have a favorite Halloween movie. I mean, I do like Hocus Pocus. I feel like that's like the very common answer. So I think that's like the easiest. I think that's like the most like cult classic Halloween movie. I used to like scary movies, but not anymore. I'm be able to handle myself during scary movies. I was gonna go see It, but I just couldn't because I was just scared. So I used to love them though. Whenever I was like, you know, in elementary school and middle school and even high school, I loved scary movies, but I can't do it. I just like, I get to like, you know, so there's that. Do you dress up for Halloween? Normally no, but I guess like because I'm having a baby, I probably will start doing like family costumes. Last year, Nick and I did dress up as Marty McFly and Doc, and it was kind of cute. And then my favorite, well, that's the next question. And then this year we both just got like pumpkin shirts, like they're orange shirts with like the pumpkin face on it, to take like a little family Halloween picture, just like probably like a mirror selfie. Let me look at this, so I want to see what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be so cute though. Favorite costume was probably either last year's, because it was cute, because it was the first ever couple costume Nick and I did, or one year I was a deer, like 4 years ago, I think, maybe. I would say 4 years ago I was a deer, and it was really, really cute. I took a lot of time, and like everyone really loved the costume. Dream fall foxy fix. I personally, honestly, this is my like, don't kill me, but I do not at all understand, not understand, but like I can't get into foxy fixes. Like it just doesn't like work for me. I actually have like 4. I'm like the worst, but I just cannot, for any like, for some like odd reason, just cannot get into them. But I would love to like get into them, but I just can't. And I have like inserts, and I have like setups and all that jazz, and I just can't like get around it. I think it has to do with the strings, as far as like I don't like this, like how it's binded. Like I like personal planners because it's like a hardware, but I don't like the strings for some reason in a foxy, but that's just my personal opinion. But again, I have 100 bazillion, aka 4 or 5 of them, and I haven't figured out how to use them. I might do like giveaways of them, even though like I did use one of them. And why I have so many is because you order them and they take like 100 years to get to you. And by the time that you realize that you're not going to use them, you could have like already ordered like 4, which is what happened for me. Then favorite fall nail polish. I personally don't do like seasonal nail polishes. My favorite nail polish in general is like gold, which this is Orly Luxe. And then on top of it, I have Fun Lacquer and Perfect Day. So I love gold, and I wanted to have gold polish whenever I give birth, just because I think gold is like my power color, and I just feel like everything good happens when wearing gold nail polish. Favorite fall clothing item, again, don't have a lot of like fall clothing items. Usually whenever it's fall, I either just wear leggings with the shirts that I wear, which I've been wearing leggings like all year round pretty much, or I put a cardigan over the summer dresses I wear. So I don't really have too much of a variance, but probably my parka and my scarf are probably my most worn like fall items whenever we do get that like occasional fall weather. Well, we do get fall weather, we just don't get like winter weather. So we get fall weather like really late, in my opinion. It's still pretty warm out. It's like 80s, 90s right now. Thanksgiving in your house, it's kind of varied from year to year, but I think this year it's going to be pretty basic. But I know that I think for the rest of my life, I'm going to be very into like being the person who cooks. And I just really like Thanksgiving dinner, and I'd like it to be done like the way that I like it. We did have Thanksgiving dinner once that was like fancier, like the dishes were like not what I grew up on. I grew up on like processed like crap food, and that is like what I want for Thanksgiving, because that's what I've had for like 20 plus years of my life. Like we have like some things that are like better, that are like, I mean, the turkey and stuff like that, but like I want like stovetop stuffing, and I want like Pillsbury crescent rolls. Like I don't want like homemade rolls and homemade stuffing. Like no, I want like the stuff from the box that I've had for 20 plus years. So I'm very particular about it, and so is Nick. We're like, we don't need the fancy stuff, we just want what we know. Fave fall tradition, don't really have any. We're going pumpkin picking this year, so maybe that's something that'll be like a tradition every year, but we'll see. I'm very excited about it because there's a cute place that's like almost an hour, I think, 40 minutes to an hour out of Austin, but I'm really excited to go and try that out. Favorite fall Starbucks drink, I drink the same drink all year round because I only drink one thing from Starbucks, and that is a grande iced chai with, oh, I'm going to do it the way that I did the headers. A grande iced chai with an extra pump of chai. I used to love, and if any of you guys remember or used to love as well until I discontinued it, the Oprah chai was like the most amazing drink, and they had it for like 3 or 4 years and discontinued it, but it was like a spicier, less sweet chai. It was so good, and I really wish they'd bring it back, even if it was just like limited edition, but just for me to get my fix, that would be like amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my TV shows for the week. The next question is, favorite Bath & Body Works candle scent is probably Cinnamon Sugar Donut. They didn't bring it back this year, but I do have a couple, I think. And then anything, I mean, like pretty much anything with like caramel in it, or like the popcorn kind of scent. But most of their candles around fall have some kind of like caramel hint to it. And so pretty much a lot of them smell like very, very similar. But I did just place a Bath & Body Works order, and I'm so ready. So ready for it. Wait, what? Oh. I was like, that's not the right TV shows that are on. Favorite fall alcoholic beverage. Like I said, I don't drink at all anymore. I don't like the taste of alcohol. I don't like the way I feel after I drink alcohol. I would honestly rather, if I'm gonna like do something bad, I'm gonna drink a Coke, because like that sounds like more my speed. But I don't even when I did drink, oh no, whenever I did drink, I liked, I think Blue Moon comes out with like a cinnamon, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, horchata, and that was my favorite. I liked Blue Moon probably the most when I drank, and then like Leinenkugel, and then they had Berry Weiss, which was like a summer drink. Those were like the drinks that I drank that were like, I liked beer, but like fruity beer. And I didn't, and like strawberry daiquiris was probably something I drank, but like those were the things I drank, like if I wanted to drink something I liked the taste of. But if I didn't, like it didn't matter, I just wanted to drink, I drank whatever. But those were the things that I used to drink, so that was good stuff. So if you do like Blue Moon, I would definitely get that. If they still make it, actually that might be actually a Christmas one, but whenever Christmas comes around, try it, it's pretty good. On Wednesday, let's see, I have 2. Do you go Black Friday shopping? I've went Black Friday shopping, I think, for over 10 years, but I don't think I'm gonna go this year. But I'll probably do Cyber Monday and shop on Black Friday for like Etsy stickers and stuff, because like that's where it's at. Favorite fall lip? I've been personally liking lip balm, which has been rocking my world. The Lush, it's just like basic lip balm in a tin, and it's like honey something. It's really good. But I haven't been wearing a lot of lip colors. Scandal comes back this week. What? Sweet. Okay, so I need 2, and then I'm gonna put a heart for Scandal because it's the season premiere, which I think this is the last season, isn't it? I think it's also the last season of something else I watched too, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Favorite fall shoes. I wear the same 3 pairs of shoes, or the same like 3 types of shoes. One's like specific, but I wear Tom's Birkenstocks, which I like the like plastic Birkenstocks the best. Which I want to get a black pair. I have a white pair. And then so Tom's Birkenstocks and Adidas slides. Like the specific slides are the ones that are like really cushy on the bottom, like not hard. They're like super cushy, and then like the slide part has like a super big cushion in it as well. Those are my favorite shoes ever, but those are pretty much what I wear all year round. Like, doesn't matter, rain or shine, those are the shoes I'll wear. If it's raining, I'll wear Tom's, but if it's shining, which is like 98% of the time, Birkenstocks or my Adidas slides, depending on my outfit. It's just basic, but I love it. Favorite fall planning supplies, probably Christmas kits, because Christmas kits come out in the fall. So that's my thought process on that. And apple picking versus pumpkin picking, probably pumpkin picking. I'm like so excited to go pumpkin picking this year. And Sunday would be this color. So excited to go pumpkin picking this year. And to see like if that's something that I want to keep doing every year. I'm also going to use the film slate as a TV, because there's 3 TV shows on this day. Best fall memory was probably last year whenever we went to Denver. It was our favorite vacation we ever took, and we've taken a lot of vacations together, and Denver was just so nice, and like smelling, and like for not being home for fall for a really long time, like, and Denver's in our home, but like they do have a fall. This chair is so squeaky. We got to like smell fall for the first time in like 3 years. Well, 2 years, and it like was so good. Like you appreciate it so much more whenever you don't smell fall every year. I'm gonna put in my days I get packages, which is my food boxes. And I'm getting my I ordered macarons this month. I've been ordering either macarons or mini cupcakes from Melissa and Doug. So I ordered my macarons from Dana's Bakery, and I ordered macarons Sunday. So I'm going to get them sometime this week, which I'm really excited about. But I get my meal boxes on Tuesday and on Thursday. So Tuesday I'm going to get Marley, and then Thursday I'm going to get my Home Chef. Best fall, oh no, it's already just that one. Love most about fall. Probably like the candles, like scents, like things that smell good in fall. Like I love fall smells. When do you transition, this is the last question, when do you transition from fall to holiday? I transitioned from fall to holiday. Like, it's kind of all the same for me. I'm, like, already ready for Christmas. I'm buying Christmas things already to decorate. Like, obviously, I haven't put them out yet, but I'm going to be doing the transition in November. I know a lot of people are, like, very particular about, like, when they transition and, like, when is too early to transition. But I think it's totally just a personal decision, and I'm cool with my decision of switching into Christmas stuff in November, because Christmas is my favorite season and my favorite time of the whole entire year. So obviously I would like to extend it for as long as possible, but I obviously am going to celebrate Thanksgiving and still have some fall decor up, and it kind of all blends together anyways because of the way that I decorate. So that's the end of the fall tag. Again, I'll link the 3 lovely planner girls in the description down below. You guys can watch their videos, and I think they all use Scribble Prints Co kits, so super awesome. I watched Viv's, and I'm going to watch the other 2 videos probably when I go to work tomorrow, so super awesome. So let's get into planning, which there's really not a lot going on. I'm going to go ahead and do my sidebar real quick. Sorry if this has already been long. I texted Jessica and I was like, yeah, my video is not even going to be 30 minutes this week. I mean, not 30 minutes, not even 20 minutes, but I think it's like 20 minutes now. So I'm going to start hustling to get this done. Kind of want to put, what kind of header, not headers, these. Let's do the little brick in here. So I'm going to use this one for Instagram and no spend. And when I say no spend, it means like what day I didn't buy something super stupid and frivolous. Or like presents or stuff, because I'm already working on Christmas, guys. I said I was going to wait, but it's not my nature. And then I'm also going to do one of these for my YouTube schedule, because I'm going to have, by the time that the week's done, like by the time today's over, which is Sunday, I'm going to have all my videos pre-scheduled. And then I'm also just going to do a to-do list underneath that. So I'm going to stick YouTube in here like this. My camera already overheating? It's like, Andrea, you really need to stop talking so much because it's getting too hot in here. Let's see. I also designed so much last week. I got all the way done to January Mystery. January Mystery I just sent to Kirsten to start printing. I had to finish all of the Christmas dino sheets, which there's like so many. I feel like I sent Kirsten like probably like 45 different like cut files for different dinos, because I have like Christmas ones, New Year's ones, Hanukkah ones, and then I had a bunch of like other stuff that's like not holiday related that I had to send her too. So it was like a full file folder of like stuff that needed. Oh, dinos is the first kit that I have dinos on the bottom. Stop, 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 stop. Reevaluate everything. Oh, dang. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided I'm going to use some of these dinos because I'm so excited. This chair is so squeaky. Like, do you need to like oil computer chairs? Like, is that something that needs to be done? I don't know. So on Monday, I am going to work. I don't think I'm going to be there very long. I got so much done this weekend. I went on Saturday and got all of Mystery done, and I got all of the pre-orders out, and I got started on this weekend's orders. So I want to get some more of this weekend's orders done, and I also want to possibly go to IKEA because we never went that other day, but I'm not sure yet. And then on Thursday, I'll have all of the orders up to Thursday out. So I'll have 0 orders total, I think, on Thursday, unless I give birth prior to Thursday or on Thursday. So on Monday I'm going to work, so I'm going to grab my little label that I always use for my work, and I'm just going to stick this up here. It's so sad. Like, that's it for the day. But I'm going to just like go with the flow, embrace this white space, and hope for the best. Okay, so on Tuesday, I need to go grocery shopping. That's all that's in there. So I'm going to use my little grocery shopping Chloe dinosaur that is on the front page. And I think I'm just going to stick her in here. I might put a quarter box down just to kind of give it a little bit of a something. Do you want to put some little, let's put a little piece of washi in the background too. You guys know whenever I do white space, it's not like really that white spacey, but that's okay. So I'm going to grab the little brick pattern, which is like one of my favorite patterns ever. Stick that in there, and then I'm going to do the little grocery shopping dino on there. On Wednesday, I have a doctor's appointment, so for that I'm just going to use the little stethoscope that's on the freebie like I've been using for a while, and I'm going to use an appointment label for that. So let me grab the darker one that matches. I'm also kind of color blocking a little. I like the way that looked last week, where I was like color blocking, but obviously not because of the full boxes, but like it's still like kind of color blocking. And I think I'm actually going to stick this up here because it's in the morning. Yeah, like that. Because I'll probably do other things that day too, so that looks kind of cool. Kind of weird, but kind of cool. That's it. And then on Thursday, the cleaners are coming and I'm going to work. So for work, I'm going to grab one of my labels and I'm going to grab the dark one. And I think that I have just enough room, literally just enough to stick this in here. And that's like a full chunk there, which I'm not mad about. And I'm going to put in one of, not the grocery ones. Where are the work ones? The work daisies. Stick this in here, and like I said, I want to have all open orders out by Thursday unless something happens. I want to have them all out on Thursday for new releases on Friday. And then also the cleaners are coming this day. I think I mentioned that we're on an every other week schedule now, which is really nice. And I think for that, I'm just going to stick this here and then write cleaners on this day. I'm actually going to stick it up higher than that. I'm going to do the top right there, actually, over the heart. Super cute. And then on Friday it is payday, so I'm going to grab the little payday flag like I do on here and stick that like so. Kind of blends in actually, but it's okay. And then use the little money stack like that. Also, this day is new releases, so on the front page I do have a new releases sticker, so I'm going to put that down here. And then also that's it for Friday actually. And then on Saturday, it is my due date. So I'm going to put that in with a half box. And I think I'm going to use the gray one to match, or do you want to use the gold one? I'm going to use the gold because I think that's very, very special. And then I'm going to use another piece of the brick pattern in here. And kind of like how my days are going are going to be like how, if I plan anything for those days, like on the day that it actually like gets there. And I'm going to use a pregnant Andrea, which could possibly be my last one. We don't know. Or I could still have one more. I didn't mention that at my doctor's appointment, I was told that since this is my due date and it's so close to that they will schedule me for induction based on the date that I want on this day. So if I don't go into labor and have the baby before that induction date, I will be induced, which they said is normal for like first time moms to have to be induced. So whatever we gotta do, we gotta do. And on Sunday, I have nothing planned. So I do have some stuff for the checklist area, but that's pretty much it. I do want to put in the weekend banner, which I'm going to put down here on the bottom, which is this really pretty gold weekend banner. Super cute. And then that is pretty much it. Like I said, more things will probably come up during the week because it'll kind of depend on like how I'm feeling. If anything happens, you know. I'll keep you guys posted. But I do have some deco. I don't know how much of it I'm going to use, but I do want to use a little bit of it in here, I think. So I do want to use the little dog with the flowers up in the corner, along with the little flower next to it. And then down here, I'm going to do next to the to-do, the little dream catcher type thing. And then I think the rest of it I'm going to save so that I can add it in where it needs to go. But that is everything for this week. Again, a very boring week for plans, but I think it turned out pretty cute. I like this a little bit better than my last white space spread. I do definitely prefer the no white space look, but this works for this week. So I do have quite a bit of stickers left, which I will be saving and using for the remainder of the week. And then whenever I'm done, I will put them in my de-stash pile, but I will post pictures of my planner on my planner Instagram on SPC Plans. So if you guys want to see how this week goes, I will have that on there. And then if you want to see this up and close and personal, I'll have that there too. So I hope you guys like this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one.